So long-awaited indictment on Thursday of 4 Louisiana state troopers and a Union Parish deputy in the death of Ronald Greene after a 2019 traffic stop was greeted with relief by Greene's family and friends. But many advocacy groups say the cover-up in the Greene case, along with other instances of brutality by state police troopers, show there is still so much work to be done. Investigative reporter Mike Pearlstein got reaction from one of those groups, Urban League of Louisiana, joining us in studio now.
Well, that's right, Sharice and Devin. Groups like the ACLU and Urban League have pushed not only for justice in the Ronald Greene case, but lasting reforms as a result of the misconduct that was exposed. Beyond the brutality that Greene suffered back in May 2019, a big part of this indictment was the cover-up, the withholding of body cam video, and the initial false narrative about what really happened that night. Here's what Urban League of Louisiana Vice President Tyrone Walker told me earlier today.
The Ronald Greene family has now gone, they're approaching their 4th Christmas without their loved one. And I could only imagine what his mother and his family feel today, that there's a little bit of march toward justice in his case. But this is the reason why we need organizations, not only the media, but advocacy groups who are willing to stay with those families and continue to demand and push at every level possible to make sure that justice is served.
Now, 2 of those state troopers are no longer with the agency. The other 2, Trooper Corey York and Lieutenant John Clary, have been placed on administrative leave. Now, Devin and Sharice, we also heard from the ACLU, which called for those 2 remaining troopers to be fired. And John Bell Edwards reiterated the state's continuing cooperation in the case. On the trooper side, York's defense attorney issued a statement saying they will fight the charges, adding, quote, "There will be no plea bargaining."